Okay. Oh, hi. My name is Naomi Nazario, and I know 550 verses, and in order to qualify, I need to quote them at 92%, but I can stop and qualify still if I quote 100 verses at 96%, but I have to start my verses within 7 seconds.
The reason why we do this is to save time. So if you're able to quote the first 100 random verses of 550 verses and 96%, you qualify, Naomi. Are you ready, Ms. Nazario?
Yeah.
Proverbs 3, verse 6.
In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths.
Ecclesiastes 5, verse 3.
For a dream cometh through the multitude of business, and a fool's voice is known by a multitude of words.
Proverbs 22, verse 1.
A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold.
Proverbs 22, verse 8.
He that soweth iniquity shall reap vanity, and the rod of his anger shall fail.
1 Kings 3:12.
Behold, I have done according to thy words. Lo, I have given thee a wise and an understanding heart, so that there was none like thee before thee, neither after thee shall any rise up unto thee.
That is correct. Proverbs 16:23.
The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips.
Proverbs 22, verse 7.
The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender.
That is correct. 2020 of Proverbs.
Whoso curseth his father or his mother, his lamp shall be put out in obscure darkness.
22:28 of Proverbs.
Remove not the ancient landmark which thy fathers have set.
25:22 of Proverbs.
For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head, and the Lord shall reward thee.
10:7 of Proverbs.
The memory of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rot.
That is correct. 15:21 of Proverbs.
Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly.
That is correct. 15:13 of Proverbs.
A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow of the heart the spirit is broken.
20 verse 4 of Proverbs.
The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold, therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing.
24 verse 5 of Proverbs.
A wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increaseth strength.
9:15 of Proverbs.
To call passengers who go right on their ways.
23 verse 5 of Proverbs.
Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven.
4 verse 9 of Proverbs.
She shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee.
Ecclesiastes 3:11.
He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end.
That is correct. Proverbs 19 verse 13.
A foolish son is the calamity of his father, and the contentions of a wife are a continual dropping.
30 verse 27 of Proverbs.
The locusts have no king, yet go they forth all of them by bands.
Correct. Proverbs 3:16.
Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor.
19:19 of Proverbs.
A man of great wrath shall suffer punishment, for if thou deliver him, yet thou must do it again.
27:20 of Proverbs.
Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied.
15:31 of Proverbs.
The ear that heareth the reproof of life abideth among the wise.
132 of Proverbs.
For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
1627 of Proverbs.
An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as a burning fire.
21:30 of Proverbs.
There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against the Lord.
That is correct. 20:15 of Proverbs.
There is gold and a multitude of rubies. There is gold in a multitude of rules, but the lips of knowledge are precious too. Did I get that wrong?
That is wrong. Sorry, but you said treasures and not gold. Proverbs 1:28.
Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
That is correct. Ecclesiastes 12:11.
The words of the wise are as goads, and as nails fastened by the masters of assemblies, which are given from one shepherd.
That is correct. Proverbs 21:3.
To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice.
Correct. 13:11 of Proverbs.
Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase.
Correct. Ecclesiastes 1:9.
The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
That is correct. 22:15 of Proverbs.
Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him.
Correct. 4:20 of Proverbs.
My son, attend to my words, and incline thine ear unto my sayings.
Correct. 20:5 of Proverbs.
Counsel in the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out.
Ecclesiastes 3:17.
I said in mine heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
That is correct. 17:9 of Proverbs.
He that covereth the transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth the matter separateth very friends.
That is correct.
Joy.
10:25 of Proverbs.
As the whirlwind passeth, so is the wicked no more, but the righteous is an everlasting foundation.
That is correct. 30:26 of Proverbs.
The conies are but a feeble folk, yet make they their houses in the rocks.
That is correct. 8:23 of Proverbs.
I was set up from everlasting from the beginning wherever the earth was.
That is correct. 3:33 of
The
Proverbs.
curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just.
11:22 of Proverbs.
As a jewel of gold in smites house, none of the fair woman which is without discretion.
1 Kings 10:5.
And the meat of his table, and the sitting of his servants, and the attendance of his ministers, and their apparel, and his cupbearers, and as a sun by which he went up into the house of the Lord, there was no mystery in her.
That is correct. Proverbs 3:32. For the froward.
I blanked out. For the froward is abomination to the Lord, and the secret is with the righteous.
That is correct, but incorrect because it took you longer than 7 seconds. Sorry. And we'll take a break in 3 more verses. You don't want to break? Okay, Proverbs 3:27.
Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it.
Correct. 19:27 of Proverbs.
Cease, my son, to hear the instruction that causeth error from the Lord's knowledge.
Correct. 20:7.
The just man walketh in his integrity, his children are blessed. Stop doing.
That is correct. 4:21 of Proverbs.
Let them not depart from thine eyes, keep them in the midst of thine heart.
16:6 of Proverbs.
By mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord men depart from evil.
Correct. 15:30 of Proverbs.
The light of the eyes rejoiceth the heart, and a good report maketh the bones flat.
20:11 of Proverbs.
Even a child is known by his doings, whether his work be pure and whether it be right.
22:5 of Proverbs.
Thorns and snares are in the way of the froward. He that doth keep his soul shall be far from them.
Correct. Proverbs 11:25.
The liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself.
Correct. 9:10 of Proverbs.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
That is correct. Proverbs chapter 2, verse 2.
So that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom, and apply thine heart to understanding.
3:34 of Proverbs.
Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly.
2:13 of Proverbs.
Who leaves the paths of brightness to walk in the ways of darkness.
8:17 of
I love
Proverbs.
them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me.
8:34 of Proverbs.
Blessed is the man that heareth me watching daylight, my gaze waiting at the posts of my doors.
20 verse 29 of Proverbs.
The glory of young men is their strength, and the beauty of old men is grey head.
6:22 of Proverbs.
When thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou wakest, it shall talk with thee.
Correct. 3:31 of Proverbs.
Envy the not the oppressor and choose none of his ways.
28 verse 1 of Proverbs.
The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion.
That is correct. You want a timeout?
No.
22, or excuse me, I need a timeout. No, 21 of Proverbs.
He that followeth after righteousness and mercy findeth life, righteousness, and honor.
14:12 of Proverbs.
There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Correct. 8:9 of Proverbs.
They are all plain to him that understandeth them, right to them that find knowledge.
13 of Proverbs.
There is a generation, oh how lofty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up.
25 of Proverbs.
As cold waters to a thirsty soul, so is good news from a far country.
Ecclesiastes 7 verse 8.
Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
That is correct. Chapter 2 verse 20 of Proverbs.
That thou mayest walk in the way of good men and keep the paths of the righteous.
Correct. 29:25 of Proverbs.
The fear of man bringeth a snare, but whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be safe.
Correct. 25:15 of Proverbs.
By long forbearing is ignorance persuaded, and a soft tongue breaketh the bone.
That is correct. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 13.
Consider the work of God, for who can make that straight which he hath made crooked?
That is correct. 3:13 of Proverbs.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding.
That is correct. 4:27 of Proverbs.
Turn not to the right hand nor to the left, and move thy foot from evil.
That is correct. 1 Kings 4 verse 30.
And Solomon's wisdom excelled the wisdom of all the children of the east country and all the wisdom of Egypt.
That is correct. Proverbs 1:5.
The wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels.
6:19 of Proverbs.
A false witness speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren.
8:36 of Proverbs.
But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul, all they that hate me love death.
Correct. Está bien, entra.
No quieres abrir la cámara.
No, espera. 1:33 of Proverbs.
But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
26:13 of Proverbs.
The slothful man saith, a lion is in the way. A lion is in the streets.
That is correct. Time out. Because of all the noise that's over, we're going to void that last one because it was a wrong response, but there's a lot of noise in the house. And we're going to continue after this timeout because we got a lot of kids here. Okay, we're back, and we're going to try this again. Here we go. Ready? 24:17 of Proverbs.
Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth.
Right. 31:21 of Proverbs.
She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet.
Correct. 20:27 of Proverbs.
The spirit of man is the candle of the Lord, searching all the inward parts of the belly.
That is correct. 3:11 of Proverbs.
My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction.
8:18 of Proverbs.
Riches and honor are with me, yea, durable riches and righteousness.
19:18 of Proverbs.
Chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his crying.
12:18 of Proverbs.
There is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health.
Correct. 10:5 of Proverbs.
He that gathereth in summer is a wise son, but he that sleepeth in harvest is a son that causeth shame.
That is correct. 14:13 of Proverbs.
Even in laughter the heart is sorrowful, and the end of thy mirth is heaviness.
Correct. 24:33 of Proverbs.
Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep.
26:21 of Proverbs.
As coals are to burning coals and wood to fire, so is a contentious man to kindle strife.
That is correct. Ecclesiastes 9:14.
There was a little city, and few men within it, and there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it.
That is correct. Proverbs 2, verse 3.
Yea, if thou criest after knowledge, and liftest up thy voice for understanding.
1 Kings 3:10.
And the speech pleased the Lord that Solomon had asked this thing.
That is correct. Ecclesiastes 3:16.
And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness that iniquity was there.
Proverbs 8:20.
I lead in the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of judgment.
Proverbs 20, verse 28.
Mercy and truth preserve the king, and the stone is uphold of my mercy.
Proverbs 30, verse 17.
The eye that mocketh at his father, and despiseth to obey his mother, the ravens of the valley shall pick it out, and the young eagle shall eat it.
That is 100 verses. And Naomi, 98%.
Yay!
You passed. Congratulations.
Thank